Most people think that success comes from degrees or luck or just working harder, but honestly, yes, these things matter, definitely they do, but these are not the only things that take you far in life. There are certain skills that you need to learn, and in this video I'm going to talk about 10 timeless skills that you need to learn to get ahead of 90% of the people. Not just for time being. These skills are for life. If you learn all of if you master all of these skills, if you learn all of these skills, then nobody can beat you, because you will be in top 1% if you learn all of these skills, because not everybody gets to do it, or nobody invest their time into it. So that's why this video is all about all the 10 timeless skills that I have learned in my own life. I want you to do the same as well. So let's begin this video. So these are the skills that could help you in professional as well as in personal life. So make sure to you know learn all of these timeless skills, so that you can grow professionally as well as personally in your life. Okay, so the first skill is communication skills. See, I cannot urge you enough to improve your communication. It's very important for you to have good communication skills. You should be able to understand what the other person is saying, as well as respond in a way that is that that makes the other person think that he knows what he's doing. So that's why communication skills are very much important in today's day and age. Even, see, there could be a person who's good with his technical skills, but he doesn't know how to communicate, and there would be another person who's good with communication and his technical skills are average. The person B is going to get higher chance at promotion. If professionally speaking, this is the kind of person that people are looking for in the company, and he'll be the person who will be promoted faster because his communication skills are great. And technical skills, definitely it is important, but if you have both, then you're good to go, you're sorted for life. So that's why communication skills are very much important. Make sure that you invest in it. You can read this book called uh, How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. So you can just read this book, and there are a lot of things. It's very easy to read, very simple to understand as well. There are a lot of tips that he has given, and definitely those are the tips that you can use it on a day-to-day basis, because it's quite easy. It's very relatable. It's very easy. Nothing, crazy. Definitely read this book, and it is going to help you get far in life. Okay, and also it's important for you to listen to what the other person is saying before you respond. So make sure that you slow down, listen to them, and then respond. So the second skill I want to talk about is negotiation skills. This skill is equally important. See, it's not about arguing. People think that when you are asking for some sort of a bargain, or you are trying to negotiate the prices, it looks like, people are scared because it sounds argumentative, and people refrain from doing it. But it's very much important for you to, it's not about arguing, it's about asking clearly. It's about you being confident in asking, and you know it could be anything. It could be a small price change that you want to do, but negotiation is something that everybody has to learn. And there's this book called Never Split the Difference. So this is that one book where they have a lot of stories, a lot of tips that you can use on a day-to-day basis on how to negotiate better. There are a lot of things in this book, and it's quite easy. It's very, see, it could be a vendor where you want them to decrease the prices. Make sure that you use your negotiation skills to adjust the prices. Maybe he's quoting like 10K, 20K, but it is not worth that much. If you think that, if you want them to, definitely there is room for negotiation. It's just that they quote higher prices. They want you to negotiate. Even at a company, people are scared to ask for better salaries. So it's very much important. People actually like when they negotiate when employees negotiate salaries, because it shows that you're confident, as well as you know your worth and you know how to negotiate better. So don't be scared to ask for better salary. If they are offering 20K, ask, tell them I want 30, 40K. It doesn't matter. You know your skills, you know your worth, and make sure that you stand on it. Even if ask for higher price, say for example they are offering you 60K but you are looking for 80K, ask for 90K and you might end up getting 75 or 80K. So that's why it's important for you to read this book called Never Split the Difference, and you will have a lot of things and tips and tricks that you can use on a day-to-day basis on how to negotiate prices, on how to negotiate salaries with employers, and all of those things are included. So this is something that you have to learn in 2026. This is something that everybody has to learn. Okay, so yeah, this is your sign to learn negotiation. The third skill is AI skills, AI or technical skills. If you like coding, you can learn coding as well. If so, it's not about being technical, or maybe you think that I'm into creative field, why should I learn AI, why should I learn technical skills? No, it's just that you need to be adaptable to the situations. There are a lot of things that now AI is doing. AI is going to replace a lot of things, so that's why it's very much important for you to be adaptable, and at the same time learn these skills so that it makes your life easier and saves so much of your time. So make sure that you know basic AI skills. It could be chat gpt, it could be how to use Notion, or how to use Canva, or anything for that matter. Make sure that you learn basic coding as well, so it's very much important. There are a lot of no code tools now. If you want to build a website, you can use no code websites as well. So yeah, those are the things that is very much important. So if you know at least the basics of AI and how to use and all of those things, it's going to make your life much easier. So see, AI is, AI is already taking a lot of jobs, so it's important for you to learn these skills. Even if employers want people who can easily leverage AI and make their life easier, make their work easier. So that's why it is very much important for you to have these skills in your skill set. Just because you're creative doesn't mean that you can ignore AI completely. There are a lot of creative tasks that AI can do as well. So that is not something that that should be stopping you from learning AI. So you can watch videos on ChatGPT, you can watch videos on YouTube on ChatGPT, Notion, Canva, and all the basic editing. You have to be learning basic editing as well, and also you can learn basic coding. There are a lot of channels on YouTube, so yeah, definitely give it a try. So the fourth skill that you can learn is time management and prioritization. So this is something that I'm not that good with time management. I have improved a lot over the past few years, and uh, so time management is very much important. uh, it just makes your life much easier. So what I use is Google Calendar, where you time block. You can use a journal to do list as well, where you write down the time and also what is the task that you're supposed to be doing. uh, I have this journal where there is time, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, and all of those things. And then the next column is all about the work that you're supposed to be doing. You can use that, or you can use digital trackers as well. Or so these are the things. Or you can use Google Calendar, where you are blocking that particular time on Google Calendar with the particular task you are supposed to be doing that day. So you can arrange your calendar in such a way that your how your life is going to look like, or how your day to day is going to look like for at least a week. So you can do it for one whole week, and plan all the tasks in advance, so that is so that you stick to that plan. So Google Calendar definitely helps. And if you want to use journals, digital trackers, you can do that as well. But then time management is very much important. If you know how to manage time, if you know how to get your things done around before time, it's very much important as a professional as well. So that's why learning this skill is very much important, and using, you know, effective tools to achieve that, achieve time management is equally important as well. So make sure that you do. Okay, fifth skill is financial literacy. See, it doesn't matter if you are a woman or a man. Okay, both of them needs to learn basic financial literacy. You should be knowing where your money is going, how much you are spending. You should be knowing basic budgeting. If you are a woman, then it's highly important. You cannot just depend on your man, or depend on a man, depend on your father or anyone. It's very much important for you to learn basic financial literacy. um, you should be knowing how to track your own expenses, maybe daily budget, or if you want to do monthly budget, you can do as well. So that is something that you can do. You can read this book called Psychology of Money to understand how rich people, you know, save and invest money, and what is the psychology behind it. What exactly is the psychology of money, you actually understand. It's very easy to read, and you'll definitely be able to understand it. So definitely highly recommend this book. Make sure that you learn some sort of investing. What is SIP, how to invest in SIPs, what are the stocks that I need to be investing. So these are something that everybody should learn. It's not a man's job or a woman's job. It should, this is something that everybody needs to learn, married, unmarried, working, non-working, everybody needs to learn this skill. The sixth skill is personal branding. Definitely, see, in today's day and age, a personal branding is something that is going to help you a lot. It is going to take you far. There are a lot of employers that are wanting their employees to be on Instagram, to be on social media, to have some sort of a personal brand, and they are getting offers based on that, because they know how to sell themselves, they know how to market themselves, they know how to document their journey. So there should be some sort of personal brand, either online or offline, so that employers know. Or maybe if you are into business, then personal brand is very much important. If even if you are just an employee, then it is equally important. It is, see, since AI has come in, a lot of tasks are, you know, automated, but then they need someone who's creative, who is good at sales, who's good at communicating and all of those things. And they'll just, I think, in the next 10 years, resumes wouldn't be that relevant. Definitely it would be there, but then they'll also check the kind of things you do on social media. Maybe LinkedIn, you can do it on LinkedIn. If you are a working professional, LinkedIn is the best platform for you to document your learnings, document your journeys. Based on that, you will be getting some sort of a job. Trust me, it has happened with me. I have tried it, and it is going to help you a lot. You do not have to be perfect. If you do not like making a video, you do not have to do it. You do not have to be perfect. If you just like writing, you can just document your learnings, document what is the, document your journey, whatever things that you have learned on a day-to-day basis or on a weekly basis. You just have to document it on either Instagram or LinkedIn, whatever that you feel like. So this is very much important. Personal branding is important, and it is going to be relevant in the next 10 to 20 years for sure. It has already started, but yeah, in the next coming years, definitely it is going to help everybody. Okay, so the seventh skill is stress management. See, there are a lot of things that goes in your day-to-day life, and you have to be able to regulate your emotions. You cannot be angry. You can, I mean, definitely there are times when you do get angry, but then you know you should be able to regulate your anger, regulate your emotions. It could be anything, but stress management techniques are very much important. Employers are looking at you, at your behavior, at your, you know, the way you act in front of them, the behavior, the things that you do. So it's equally important for you to know how to regulate your stress. Not, you do not have to be responding every to every attack. You do not have to take it as an attack. You just pause before you're responding. You do not have to react. You have to you have to learn to respond. So that's why it's important for you to know how to regulate your emotions. So few things that I do is definitely journaling has helped me a lot. Meditation has also helped me. So these are the two things that I usually do, and you can try as well. And yeah, it is going to help you a lot, trust me. So the eighth skill is learning basic psychology. It's actually very helpful to learn people's behavior, the way they why they act the way they act. It's important. You do not have to, you know, go for a degree in psychology, but if you like it, definitely go for it. But then it's important for you to understand human nature, human behavior, the way they act, why they act. So basic psychology is very much important. Learning this skill is going to help you a lot in your life. It is going to help you save yourself from the drama. So that is why it is very much important in 2026 for you to learn this skill. Very basic. You can watch YouTube videos. You can also read this book called Loss of Human Nature by Robert Greene. It is a very good book, where he has explained each and everything in detail, why people act the way they act, what are the laws, and how to deal with it. All of those things are written. If you do not, it's a huge book, it's very thick. So if you do not like reading, you can watch YouTube videos as well. There are a lot of other books as well, I don't remember now. But yeah, you can watch YouTube videos to understand basic psychology. And yeah, and also do not take things personally. People just like being how they are, just leave them as they are. And save yourself from the drama. Just distance yourself from the drama. You do not have to deal with it. That's all I can. So the ninth skill is planning and life organization. So planning, you should know basic planning. It could be travel planning, it could be daily planning. It brings clarity, and there are people who go with the flow. But yeah, that is, I mean, that is fine. But then I like planning as well. It is important for you to learn some basic planning. Maybe when you're going to when you're traveling, it's very much important to at least know the plan. And then it becomes much stress free. You can minus the chaos, and all of those things do happen, and it's very much important for you to do that. So again, you can use a digital planner, or you can also use your journal. You can use a notebook as well to do all of the daily planning, or travel planning, or some basic planning. Basic you know things should be learned. It's going to help you a lot, because you do not have to depend on anyone for anything. So yeah, that is what you can do. Okay, so the 10th skill is basic life skills. You should know how to cook, you have to clean, some basic, very basic. You do not have to know elaborate 10-step, cooking recipe or something of that sort. Just basic cooking. You should know how to fix certain things, how to manage a household, just to not depend on anyone. It just makes you independent. So it's very much important for you to learn you know every basic skill once in every few months. So it does make you independent, and yeah, it's going to make your life easier. So that's what I would say. So these are the 10 skills that I would highly recommend for you to learn in 2026. It's very much important for you to learn because it's quite easy. There are a lot of books that I have recommended as well, a lot of things that you can do to make your life much more easier, and to get ahead in life. So if you know all of these things, you are going to be you know ahead of 90% of the people. So make sure that you do that. And if you like this video, make sure to subscribe to this channel, and see you. Bye bye, take care.